You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do?
Good evening everyone, and we meet in the same place, of course, in the gym. So today come for have a little bit of pump and shoulder training. Let's pump up a little bit shoulder. I'll be really happy if you are joining me. So short description what I am doing today. Basically, I'm just enjoying myself. I enjoy my time. It's kind of time spending. Some people come to the spend time in a pub, and I prefer to come and spend time in the gym. It's what make me not only looks better, it's what make me feels better. And I'm really glad when some of my mates joining me, so we can spend the time in the gym together. But if I'm alone, I'm not really mind, so it's absolutely fine. Many things I can do alone, and you always can have a kind of a mental connection. So, you know, many people do the same thing at the same time. It's what I said before a few times already. So you can have this mental connection. So if you're training now, cool, let's get connected. So we'll do 4 exercises, 4 sets each, 10 reps for each exercise will be quite enough. And yeah, if you decide to be more active or do some fitness, beware about, you might get addicted to that shit, you know. You can get a really strong addiction how you will feel like, how you will look like, and probably you will stick with it for quite a long time and maybe forever, I don't know. I got addicted for sure, so I know what I'm talking about. And it's not only like your physical state. Basically, changes will be not only outside, it will be inside as well, like your energy, your mental state will be changed, and it's great. And basically, person who make a last decision, it's you, so you in charge where you want to get, where you want to go. And yeah, so what I want to talk today, I just want to give you really small advice to work on a result. Because I saw many people, for instance, you go to work and you just wasting your time there. You're just spending time because you got money for it. You not really care about the project, and you wait until they will finish and go to do your other stuff what you want to. That's it. Same like some people come to the gym, just talk on the phone or playing games or whatever, but not for training for sure. Probably maybe husband said, you know, I'm not really happy how you look like, just go to the gym and do something with it, and I'll give you the membership and whatever. And people come because, okay, I have to. Or some people came to the gym like, okay, all my friends go and training and I have to as well, whatever. And people not focusing on the result, but you know, without it your productivity will be really low, and it's just a wasting time, just going to do something else. It's just really simple examples. In addition, I saw some people who, yeah, they seems like training and training well, and after the training they eat some like junk food snacks, drink Coke and so on. What, I don't know. It definitely people don't see the clear result where you want to get. For example, you just finish a training, you need a little bit of protein or some like proper food because your hormone growth should be released it, and now you just put up your insulin level higher, and when insulin dominating and is dominating, so you lose all of the benefits. And if you not cut your calories, you can do 2 trainings per day and you will not lose any weight. So basically, importance of focusing on the results is really important. Of course, if you want to get something, and it's kind of hard to see the clear picture where you want to be. So what I just try to say, another example, if you're in a car, in a boat, in a plane, and you don't know where you're going, you're just going, so basically you're just spending your resources, you're spending your time for nothing because you don't know where you're going. And in another case, in a ship who have a map and they exactly know where they're going. So if you know the point where you're gonna be, it's easier to create a plan. At least you know what to do for get there. So if you don't know what you want, you're going to nowhere. So ship in space and sea, whatever, cannot move in without a direction. But when you have a strict direction, it's really more easy to get there, and also you can find the right tools, right people, right sources for get there quicker, let's say. At least you know where you want to go. So yeah, I want to go there, so I need A, B, C, D, whatever. Means when you're working on a result, you want to get some result. So basically all of the your action will be completely changed. Because you clearly see, you clearly know what you want to get. So for instance, if you want to lose weight, you do everything just for get that aim. You have a clear goal, and you do everything just for get such result what you want. So you will cut calories, you will get all of the information you need, exercises. If you like do couple of weeks same exercises, it's not work, okay, I'm supposed to try something else, I need to change something, or probably I not cut enough calories and I'm still feel hungry, okay, so what I need to do that. So you will start more and more question what move you to the certain direction. And when you focus it on it, let's say we are hungry because we eat in the wrong food, we eat in fast carbohydrates, we need to skip to the slow carbohydrates. What is the slow carbohydrates? If you will spend only 5 minutes a day, just 5 minutes a day, just try to search what's the slow carbohydrates, what food is that, and do I have anything around, what I like to eat and what I don't like to eat, or what I can cook from it, and so on. So let's say every day you will spend 5 minutes for find a certain information, and after 1 or 2 weeks time, when you will read 5-10 articles, maybe some tiny books, whatever, some research, and collect little bit information, you will become an expert already. You will become an expert in food what you need, and after, when you will use it, you can see what worked for you, what not worked for you. So basically you even no need any advice of anyone. Of course, if you have a budget for find a personal trainer who will check your result, who will make a dietary for you, so you need just to follow a program. It's super easy, but many people cannot afford it. So just to spend 5 minutes of time for research for it. Yeah. So if you want to lose weight, yeah, just start to make research what need to do for that. Yeah. So sooner or later you will find one regime, another one, a different kind of exercises, let's say cardio, so you can see what cardio works for you. Can you do it in the morning or in the evening? Yeah, or if you cannot do it like 1 hour, so maybe you can do HIIT cardio for 20 or 30 minutes, and so on. So basically it's million solution. You always can find the solution, but need just start to look. So basically working on the results is really important. For instance, when you see the athletes, not only for the Olympic game, whatever, for any kind of competition, they have a really certain picture where they want to be. They want to be number one, so they do everything, all of the training based just for get the first place. I know some my guys who was training the boxing or wrestling, and they need to go to lower weight categories, so they need to skip like about 8 to 7 kilo per week. So it's quite a big stress. No problem. They put a lot of clothes, go to the sauna, make exercises in the sauna, lose a lot of water, sitting on a low carbs, and so on. And they don't care if they have not enough food, they don't care if they're hungry, they don't care if food not tastes good enough or whatever. They working on a result, and all of the trainings they working only on a result. It doesn't matter, they need increase stamina, they working hard for increased stamina, for stay long enough on the ring, and so on. So training is totally different to the bodybuilder. And some people, they come to the gym just for enjoy time. Yeah, sometimes I do as well. I just come to the gym because yeah, I love the sport. Sometimes just play tennis or just go to swimming, not to only work with the weight. Actually with weights I started to work quite recently. Before I've been just really active, just play squash or volleyball or anything else with my mates, because I don't know, activity feels me good, so I come just for have a good time. Yeah, but if I try to get ready to modeling competition or fitness model competition or whatever, your training is totally changed. You working on a result, because you know you need to gain a little bit of weight, you need to cut a little bit of fat, and you need to work really hard. You know, you morning you'll do cardio, and in evening you're working with the weights and so on, because you have a picture, clear picture, like what results you want to get. You want to just look good, and not only good, you need to look like better than others. So you need to work harder than others, because when you take a rest, someone working hard. So when you take a day off from your training or from working on your project, or day off from your business, you know, someone working on it, you know, and someone get the first place, not you. Someone will be winner, not you, because you just sitting home lazy, do nothing, and just missed all of the opportunity what might be really reachable. So sometimes we really close forget what we want. Many people, they have like a big amount of small goals, and these goals it's really easy to achieve. So you can achieve one by one, or you can put really big one and work on it quite hard and quite long. It not really matter, but most of things we want, basically it's not such difficult to get. But we have so many different superstitions in our head, and I would say we have too much rubbish just somewhere in our brain. I don't know where this plays, but we need to clean it up. So when you change your mind setting, yeah, so basically you can change all of your life literally. Okay, so result, it also depends what result you want to get, and is higher result the harder working you need. And I don't believe some people said, oh, you know, I just do nothing and everything just came here, and if you will be working hard, same, I not believe you cannot get what you want. But by hard working, I not mean like work physically hard and go to the factory every day and still you not success and cannot get what you want. I mean working hard, it's a use of all of your sources, and all of your sources, it's a combination not only of your physical energy, also about your intelligence, also about your mentality. Your mental state is really important, because when you're mentally stable, you're mentally alright, you're thinking completely different. So people who in a stress and who is relaxed, they thought will be working in a really different way. So basically all of the combination of source you have, it would bring you to success. So every day you're working not only physically, you learn something, you read the books, you read the articles, you getting more clever, you collect information, and you choose what information you need. Yeah, because if you're a biologist, mostly you will learn and study stuff what containing biology, because it's something you will be used. If you're working with the graphics, with the colors, with the construction, it will be different amount of information. As more information you have, you can use it more productively. So basically sometimes people have enough information but they not use it. For instance, some people said, okay, yeah, I know it's smoking and drinking not so good, but yeah, I just enjoy it. And after that you think like, well, it's probably human, not so smart creatures, but it can be a good excuse if you don't know. So let's say you don't know how to manage your life, you don't know how to get rid of depression, you don't know how to be in a better health or whatever, then you need to make a research by yourself. And if someone will provide you information, someone will tell you something, someone will share the experience with you, it will be not the same as your experience, it will be not the same as your research. Because usually everything what you can get not so easy, we appreciate more. Because if like someone said, okay, it's a really cool book, just take and read it, it's really useful and so on. But when you like get it by your own sweat and blood, you're working hard, you make a really long research, collect a lot of books, read all of it, analyze, try on yourself, you will appreciate it because you spend a lot of time, you spend a lot of energy on it, you spend maybe a lot of money for buy this magazine and books and so on. So when you do it by yourself, first of all, you will be remember it for longer and for better. Secondly, you will be appreciated, and also you will be know better how can use it for yourself, because you might have a different body type for other people's, like different background, different genetics and so on, different mentality. It can be like a lot of factors why you cannot use one technique compared to others and so on. So my main idea of all of this short speech only about for working on a result. So if you want to get some goal, you already see the final destination, you know you need going from point A to point B, so basically you even can get a approximate plan, whatever. So now you want to get a result. So when you're working on a result, it not only means to work harder, it means what tools will you use, it means what knowledge will you use. So probably you might have a lack of information, so maybe you need collect a bit more information for the certain thing. And not talk only about fitness, but if you just want to gain some muscle, and you will do the research at least 5 minutes a day, with a week, with 2 weeks, 1 month, you will collect a lot of information, and then you go and you train in half an hour, 1 hour, you try one exercises and other exercises, and in few months you became an expert. Let's say you will be not a professional athlete or whatever, but you will have a lot of information that will be useful certainly for you. Okay, so let's say you're working on a result already. You decide what you want, how much weight you want to lift, or how much money you want to earn, or what girlfriend you want to have, or whatever. So additionally, just make some measurements. Do you have any difference? So do you earn a little bit more money? Let's say you start earning $10 more, and next week you're earning on $100 more, and so on. So if you're gaining weight, let's say this week you gain 1 kilo, on the next week 2 more kilos, so you can see the progress. And you lifting 140 kilograms, next week you lifting 145 kilograms, and so on. So make a small note so you can notice your progress, and you will see the stick to your program, it's a stick to your plan or not. So basically you can be more productive. If something not going so smooth or not working well, okay, you need to think about what you can change. So probably something you do is wrong. So maybe you have not enough information. So maybe you need make a better research. So maybe certain things not work well for you. Maybe industry you're working on it not for you at all. So just make really deep analyzation. Many things we just do automatically. We just go to work or go to gym, follow some program or whatever, meeting the friends, and we do many things automatically, and we not analyze. So do we need it? Do we not waste any time? But basically most of people will waste so much time. Let's say in the transport, so if some kind where you cannot escape it and you have to use a public transport and you spend a lot of time there, okay, just read a book or listen audio book or work on your project. Now we have a lot of device, you can do a lot of things on your device, like working in Excel or whatever, writing a script. It can be like literally anything, so you can use your time more productively. So basically, if you not get a result what you want, for sure you need to make some changes. So try to make analyzation what changes you wanna need to do. So you need to manage time, or you need to change your whole system. So you can use this formula for anything. So if you're not losing weight, okay, so it's something about the food is wrong, or maybe too much food, or maybe not enough activity. It's simple math. if you contain a lot of calories, you put in your body like a lot of carbohydrates, sugar, etc., you cannot waste so much energy on a training. You cannot burn so much calories even with a 2 training and so on. It's just a mass. So it's really simple formula, but with some reason we don't use it. We super smart, we are clever, we have a lot of information, we know a lot of things, but with some reason we just not use it. We know that alcohol it not works well for us, we know smoking is bad for us, and we still don't use it. So I hope so basically people are smarter than we are, and we will use our information what we have more productively and try to use everything what works well for us. Okay, so probably time to finish the speech. It's really short and really basic speech. Hopefully it will be useful for someone, and yeah, be smart and be well.